Hi, I'm Dave Worslow, and you're watching PHTV4 Spotlight. Today's Spotlight is on the Esports program at Stagg High School in Palos Hills. With me on my left, we've got the head coach, John McGreal, and then we've got some of the athletes in the program. I'm going to let them introduce themselves in just a second. So you're entering the IHSA part of your tournament or schedule, I think, but you've already been playing and competitive in quite a bit. So Coach, I'd like to talk about how long you've been coaching, how long you've been the head coach, and then maybe you can give us a quick recap of what the front half of your season was like. Maybe a little background on how esports competition works. Yeah,
so I've been the head coach now for about 7-8 years, and we've been competing through IHSA for the last 4 or 5. We've been competing through IHSEA, which is like the private league, for the last 6 or 7 years. And this year we've won so far the Splatoon tournament, the Marvel Rivals 3A tournament, and then also the Mario Kart 8 3A tournament, and we just qualified for Smash's state land tournament in March.
Congratulations, because I've heard this about Stagg. Like, Stagg is the program, you're the top dog in the area. Congratulations on that. Sounds like you've had a lot of success this year so far, and obviously these young men here are a big part of why that's happening. Can you talk about, just real quickly, then I'll turn it over to these guys, what does an esport competition look like? So if I went to a tournament or a competition and watched it, what would I be seeing?
Yeah, so at first it's a lot of chaos right away. Just a lot of kids, really a lot of excitement. Maybe some tired eyes in the morning because they're long days. Sometimes we're competing all the way till 5 p.m. even, especially if there's lots of bracket resets. But you'll see a lot of high energy toward the middle of the day and no lunch breaks because we just game all the way through from dawn to dusk, it seems.
Okay,
yeah.
So it's a full day for you guys.
Yeah.
Can you guys introduce yourselves? How about your name, what you're in school, and then maybe they participate in different games then, right? Yeah. And then what your game is.
I'm Yusuf Hassan, and then the main game I play is Smash for esports, and I'm also in chess and band. Those are the other 2 big activities I'm in.
For you.
I'm Mohamed. I'm a junior. I play Smash and Mario Kart. I mean, not Mario Kart, I'm sorry, Marvel Rivals.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm Adrian Gorski, and I play Mario Kart 8 mainly.
Okay, so there is an individual quality to it, but a team quality to it. Am I saying that right? Is that?
Yeah, absolutely. These guys they represent like a lot of my leadership this year. So there's a mental piece, there's a heart piece, there's a skill-based piece, there's a stamina piece. There's many pieces to it.
Okay, and then for all of you, when you look going forward, I'd like you to think about: are there certain matches or tournaments you especially look forward to? Like, I know they're all important, but whether the competition you get to compete against or the school or where it's being hosted. Yusuf, you want to go first?
Yeah, sure, yeah. So the main 2 tournaments I really like are sectionals and state. It's just the most competitive that we're going to get. And then it's also a lot of people that we know, so it's always nice to see them. The school, I think Manuka is who I have the most fun playing against because we're really, really close in skill, and you never know which way it's going to go.
Wow, you love the competition. And got like his vision, sectional state too. I like it. Love the best competition. Yeah.
I'm very also excited for sectionals, especially because last year we had a pretty rough bracket and we got eliminated pretty early. And so I'm really looking forward this year to go back, give it an honest shot, and hopefully get some redemption.
All right, I like it. Redemption coming back for the next round. Yeah, Adrian.
I agree with the other 2 guys. I'm looking forward to sectionals and state, but also for the tournament this upcoming Saturday because, if it doesn't get canceled. But it's the first one of the IHSA season, and it's a good way to see where our Mario Kart team skill level is and good way to scout out the competition.
Yeah, it's an excellent point, too, that first measure of where you're at in your season. And, Coach, how about for you? I know they're all important, and obviously your team here, they're big on the sectional state. When you look at your schedule, certain matches especially important because of the competition or what it means in terms of your overall schedule?
Yeah, you're kind of seeing a common theme, I think, because we all say sectionals. Because the bottom line is, we do thrive in competition. There's something to say about those first few jitters that you get in a heated match, but you start to learn to love it. And a lot of these kids here, they love that feeling. So I'm going to keep saying sectionals with them.
All right, awesome. And you're right, the competition at the heat of the battle, the heat of the moment kind of thing that you have to adjust to. Let's turn away from esports for just a second. How about what other clubs, I think you started to answer this, what other club sports or activities do you do at Stagg?
Yeah, like I said earlier, band and chess are the other 2 big things I'm in. I do marching band, jazz band, and then like win symphony inside of school. And for chess, I just compete whenever we have a match.
Okay, that's a full schedule when you do the band in both seasons like that, yeah.
My main focus for clubs and activities is really on esports, but also for academics. I'm really into the humanities and history, English. I'm taking A Push and AP and Lang this year. I'm really enjoying them, and yeah.
All right, no, that's great. I love that he's got those other things going, but his priority?
Yeah.
Esports.
I agree with Mo. Esports is my priority, but I also do chess on the side a little bit. And outside of school, I also play golf in my free time.
Okay, nice. All right, guys. How about this favorite subject in school?
Math, all the way.
Oh yeah, I kind of just already answered this, but probably English.
English?
Yeah.
Excellent answer. As a former English teacher.
Math for sure.
Math, all right. Good recruiting, coach. How about this? I know you're all underclassmen, but do you think post-high school yet, like what you might do or where you might be headed?
I would love to be a video game developer.
Oh, really?
I'm planning to major in psychology.
Psychology.
I want to be an architect.
All right. Good luck, guys. All exciting career paths. Quite a diverse group here, too. All right. Those are all the easy questions. You ready to get serious now? All right. Critical question. Don't get this wrong. Think about all your experience gaming, right? Personal and in competition. Coach, I'd like you to answer to. What is the best game all time? Like if this is the game, people need to check it out. What is it?
I'd have to say this indie game called Amori. Just the emotional complexity of it was so amazing. Like the first time playing it, I was like, oh my god. So I think everyone needs to play it.
What's the premise to it?
It's a game that focuses a lot on these heavy topics, but it's shown in a light way, which is misleading in a way. So playing it for your first time unspoiled is it's an experience.
All right, there's one to check out. How about another one? Mo, what do you got for you?
I got Super Mario Odyssey. The latest 3D Mario game came out almost a decade ago now. I've played it a bunch. I really love it. My gamer tag back of my jersey is named after one of the characters in the game.
All right, I get the commitment to it, sure.
Well, I never really played too many different types of video games, but out of those that I played, I'd say Paper Mario, Origami King. It's it's a fun story game, has nice music, and they also throw in some comedy, which is a key part of it.
All right, good. A lot of different qualities or dimensions to it. Coach, how about for you? But now, so you're going to bring a little more experience,
a
a little more
little
breadth. What for you all time? What would it be? Or maybe even all time and even currently.
Well, I want to comment on two things. Origami King is good, but I think Thousand Year Door is a little bit better. I'm surprised Yusuf didn't say Hollow Knight Silksong, because that is a really hot game right now. The game that edged it out, though, for the game of the year is my favorite game of all time right now. It's Claire Obscure Expedition 33. Just a beautiful, gorgeous game.
All right, what's the premise to that one?
More or less, there's this painteress that every year just kind of ticks down and kills off the population until the years kind of trickle down, and they just send an expedition to try to face the painteress, because that's not cool.
Oh, wow. It has a little bit of that D&D quality to it, huh? Like a team together to go, am I on?
Yeah.
Sort of?
It's an RPG.
Okay. How about this? Fantasy question for you. So you play the games, you like them, you've experienced them. If you could design a game, what would the game look like, or what would the premise to your game be?
Something really big in a game, in games that I've always liked, is when the ending is not the same for everybody. So if I was making a game, I would want there to be multiple different endings depending on the way you play the game.
So you might be the video game designer. We might see this game someday, right? Is that
One day along the road is the goal.
All right.
I've had this premise in my mind all the way back since middle school. It would follow a main character who's had his mind wiped by the big bad, and he would go along with a group of his friends, but obviously he doesn't remember them. And I really loved the narrative of it, exploring the connections between the characters and how they reconnect despite the barriers.
Okay. Yeah, very interesting premise for sure. Yeah, Adrian, how about you?
Well, never really thought about designing a video game, but if I had to, probably a party game similar to Smash or Mario Kart. It's a good way to bring family and video games into one subject.
Yeah, so it's something fun for a group or a wider group. Coach, how about you, if you got to design the game?
I think the roguelite genre is really hot right now, and more or less you can just keep playing just different runs over and over again. And these guys really like Mario Kart, so I would say some sort of racer roguelite genre game.
All right. I hope we get to see these games someday, right in your free time.
Yeah.
Okay. Final question for all of you. What do you like best about being part of the eSport team at Stagg High School?
The social aspect. It's just I met so many of my friends this way, and I think it's so crazy that I met all of them just because I decided to play a video game.
Yeah, it's cool. Like you're saying, it's fun to play the game. It's fun to compete. But the friends you make, the
Yeah.
connection, yeah.
I would have to say the competition. I really like pitting against different schools, seeing how we match up against them, like, studying strategies and all of that good stuff.
Yeah, cool. The competitive edge for sure.
I agree with Yusuf. Probably the social aspect. Like when I joined, I made a lot of new friends, and I saw I started looking at video games like a new way.
Anyway, it's interesting because you guys are hitting on the social dimension and the competitive dimension at the same time, the sportsmanship of the thing. Coach, how about for you? You've been head coach for a while now. You've grown up with the sport. You saw it become an official IHSA sport. So how do you, what do you like best about, coaching, sponsoring it?
Definitely breaking the stigma. There's like a stigma that like gaming is like kind of cast in a corner for like whatever, just particular people, but I don't think that's true at all. I would say in terms of over the years, I've had a wide cast and array of different personalities, different skill sets, all that. So I would say, yeah, it's for everyone.
Everyone, awesome. One of the best qualities in any activity, everybody can participate, and especially in this area, there's so many different types of games they can play. Well, gentlemen, thank you for coming in this morning. I want to wish you guys the best. I hope you have a great season. Sounds like you're off to a great start, and let's make that run at sectional and state. All right? Good luck. I'm Dave Worslow. You've been watching PHTV4 Spotlight. Today's Spotlight has been on the Esports team at Stagg High School. Thank you for watching.